Hello, this is Rachel, and I'm playing Nancy Drew, Message in a Haunted Mansion. This is part 2. So I'm gonna call Bess.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like you've got another case on your hands. Have you asked everybody about these accidents?
Not yet, but I will. So, what are you two up to?
Well, speaking of renovations, George is redecorating her room and staying with me till it's done.
But we haven't had any accidents.
Except when you spilled the soda all over the carpet.
Okay, but it wasn't very unusual.
So, tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
So I guess you can ask Bess and George for a clue on senior detective mode.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
In later games, you cannot ask for clues on senior detective mode, but on this one you can. Okay, let's find out who this Emily is.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
If the voice sounds familiar, I'm pretty sure this is the same person who voices Hilda in Danger on Deception Island. Just FYI.
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
I'm not sure. The place is located on California Lane. 4653, I think is the number.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment
you know
right here
what?
in town. It'll be on
wait
the
for it.
Dragons of San Francisco.
I'm pretty sure it's actually the voice of Bet Raleigh from Secret of Shadow Ranch, or maybe it's both of them. I don't know, but I definitely know that voice.
I hope you won't be riding them. What were you doing in Egypt?
Oh, you know, the usual. Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx. But what are you up to, Nancy? Why'd you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
I hope we'll talk soon.
Okay, so we can call Emily for help on like the Chinese symbols, which we will be doing later on in the game, and just other facts about San Francisco and Chinese history that's in San Francisco. Let's look at the rest of this room. There's a book on the hidden world beneath San Francisco. So, not that important, but good to know. There's the desk. This is the exit to the front. And then this room is the library. And in the library is usually Lewis, but he's not here. It's 1 p.m. I think he's only there, I can't remember his hours, but... Well, he should be here actually, because his hours are noon to 5 p.m. But for some reason, he's not here. There's a book on chess, his computer, which we don't really need to do anything with that right now. And I'm kind of afraid he might catch us, so I'm just gonna stay away from that. Another Chinese symbol. A book on Legends of San Francisco, Lizzie Applegate. Was an actress. In the Riddle of the Chinese Box, the fire in the Phoenix Eye, and Rainbow's Gold.
It won't fit.
We are missing three tiles for this.
It's stuck.
So we'll have to mess with that later. Some more books. On the Firebird, which is a painting, I think. Chinese painting. Here's one of our tiles. History of the piano. We'll need to know these notes for later. I think that's everything in here for now. Yeah. That's everything we can do in the library. And for some reason we can't go to Lewis yet. Let's keep exploring the house and go meet Abby. These stairs are very creaky. What is this? Okay, looks like we do not want to loosen any more of those, or the chandelier will fall. The bird posts are important for later on in the game. This one's missing an eye.
I see you.
Creepy noises. Over here is where the ceiling is that Rose wants us to fix. So we're just going to scrape off the water damaged ceiling tiles, and we have
locked.
a mystery attic, but it's locked, so we can't go in there. Okay, now let's talk to Abby.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
So Abby is helping Rose with this business idea of opening the bed and breakfast. They're like partners. And she is psychic, supposedly.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now, the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
The way Nancy says this next question is really funny to me.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up
How
one
did
day.
you find
It was
Charlie?
really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the
She
basement
sounds so
talking about
worried.
hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Okay, let's try to fix the dumbwaiter. Rose just keeps giving us chores.
The rope is cut.
So the rope is cut. We need something to fix it. Let's talk to Charlie again. See if he's more willing to talk to us now.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish
Okay.
this up. Sorry.
He is not more willing to help us, or to talk to us now. Did I look at this? I don't think I looked at this book yet. Just a few recipes for cocktails. Okay. I'm looking for the item that I need to fix the dumbwaiter, but I don't think it's down here. Can't really remember where it is. So let's try to talk to Lewis. Maybe he's here now. Oh, there's the Firebird from that painting, that Chinese painting. Yeah, I don't think that the item is anywhere in here. Oh, actually, I just remembered where the item is, and can't get to it yet. Oh, there's Lewis.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Well, no one wants to talk to us. Probably because Nancy is kind of nosy. Okay, so we can't fix the dumbwaiter yet. Let's look at this. This is a puzzle that we will solve later. It's got different letters on each post that we can turn. And we will have to spell something out later. It's 3 o'clock. This game is kind of creepy, I will admit. There's still not really much in here. Seems to be coming from the vent. Could it be Abby crying? Or a ghost? Oh, she leaves her door unlocked. So, since it's 3 o'clock, Abby is not here. She's out every day from 3 to 6. So we can snoop. A candy bar? No, what is that? Sorry, scents. Moon incense. Okay. See what's over here. The Zodiac and you. Chinese horoscope. Mastering the art of illusion. As you talk with your audience, try to plant the seeds of illusion in the perceiver's mind. Remember, illusions are about control. You must always strive to maintain this control. Okay.
Something's missing here.
Later on in the game, we'll come back and there will be something there for us to unlock
Something's missing
this.
here.
Lizzie Applegate. According to legend, the infamous masked bandit El Diablo fell madly in love with Lizzie Applegate during her years as an entertainer at gold mining camps. El Diablo would ride his jet black steed up to the stage and leave her a bouquet of gardenias. It was rumored that Lizzie joined El Diablo's band of thieves and was present at the Christmas gold robbery of 1878. Some important history there. Okay. That's all we can look at. At some point we will have a cutscene to the seance tonight, so I'm just trying to trigger that event.
Hello.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Still can't talk to Charlie. Lewis probably won't talk to us either. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I haven't done yet. We can't get in there. Okay, maybe I'm just supposed to go to sleep and then we can have the seance. So let's try it.